Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this video in Tokyo, coming at you with our tags are broken, because they always are, but it's a family-friendly stream, well, an Adam's family-friendly stream, so I can't swear about it, but do believe that I am swearing in my brain meats, because I hate that Twitch always does this to us, because they don't like fun. I mean, that's just the only possible reason that it could be like this. It's just they hate fun. Way to go, Twitch. Why do you hate fun, Twitch? Probably because, like, fun is antithetical to getting all of the money. Oh my gosh, Games Done Quick is doing Gravity Rush right now. How can I compete with that? I can't, is the thing. Hold on. I've gotta think how this is supposed to work. I've got this idea in my head, and I know how to get it, but I can't. My brain is all over the shop, and I hate that for us, but it is true. Let's see. We want like 10% during the daytime, and then when it's night and there's like the lights, we want this to be a little bit more obvious, so I think we'll bump it up to like 30. And we're gonna want, God, why is this so difficult? We're gonna want otherwise is gonna be 0%, and we gotta figure out like how to get it set to 0%. Let me check something here for a second. We want it to flicker, is the thing. There's supposed to, we need to have a flicker. So how do we want to do that? Bring the target time pretty low. Oh, let's see. I also hope that LittleBigPlanet doesn't die out because of what actually happened. We'll see how it goes, but not looking great right now. Invents a new type of potion that makes gnomes tell the truth just in time to negotiate with the Gnome King. It's tea and lemon, but he doesn't know that. Holly, I love it. Hope you're well tonight, Holly. Hope life is treating you super great. It better be, or else I'll be Roth. And not Eli Roth, because screw that guy. Screw that guy. He's gross. You're doing real well. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. I hope you have just another wonderful day, and I hope that you keep on having these wonderful days. We do need some music, so give me a hot second. Want like something a little bit peppy, but not that peppy. I mean, that's there's peppiness in that. We could do something with this. Okay. That's, yeah, I mean, I feel like we're getting there. Okay, if that starts getting annoying, let me know, and I will change the music, but I feel like we could do something with this. So, cooked dinner from what it didn't come out as good as I wanted, but was still fairly foodish. I'm sure it was still tasty. Even if it wasn't as good as you wanted, I bet it was still pretty darn tasty. That's not quite getting us where we need. I gotta peep something. Hold on. I just gotta see what this looks like. On an object. Do I even need... Hold on a second. I mean, that just turns it on and off, right? Yeah, like, we don't even need the timer. So, why don't we cut the timer out? And... we'll put a knot here. And when it's not on, it'll be 0. Saw one of the old neighbors while walking the dog, and he didn't recognize me at all! F yeah! Love to hear it. Sounds like exciting good times. We're gonna want another knot. This is like so absurd for something that's not gonna matter at all. And I kinda love that, but Oh, okay, so you are flickering on and off. Oh, let me peep it, let me peep it. Hirunda! How you doing? I hope you're well. Oh my god, Holly, you look great. You look almost swearable. Tired but the weekend, so woo. Love to hear it. So now we're gonna want like the opposite for this side, I think. So how's this gonna work? Wait, no, that doesn't... Does that make sense? Cause I want these... Oh, no, you silly girl. That's part of your problem right there. Hold on, Okay, I know what I'm doing and I'm doing it wrong. Oh, Hirunda, before you head to bed, can I show you something before you head to bed? It'll be really quick, because I can do it right now. Let me just turn on, I almost said, like, turn on my emotional tweakers, and that doesn't make any sense at all. Let me get our cameras on. Hold times are on, and you turn on. Okay, this is super neat, and I love it. Oh, wait, why'd you get stuck? Oh, probably because they're not getting a signal right yet. Dang it! Dang it! There you go, okay. I got it set up. I don't know if I'm going to keep this because it's a little bit like over elaborate, but I've got it set up so that when the train is decelerating, it will decelerate faster than it will accelerate. The idea that, like, it's really got to push the engine to actually pull the entire train. But that's where we are now. Like, I'm not 100% on, like, this is going to be the layout. I definitely want another layer in the back. Like, I want one more lane for the parallax. And probably some clouds too, but they don't really count because they're on a different kind of setup. But, yeah. This is where we are. I'm really happy with it. Like, I've been sitting watching videos of, because I've been too lazy to get my PlayStation 3 up and running. So I've been sitting watching videos on YouTube, like on loop, of first steps and get a grip. and like really trying to nail down like the material choices and the kind of objects that they have in the level. Chronos gave the idea. Let's peep this out. Turn off these cameras real quick, because I know that you do want to go to bed, and I don't want to keep you too much later than you can. So let me just show this one last thing really quick. So Chronos was telling me that in order to give a little bit more like random feeling to the desert bit in Distortion, that thing from the demo type from Chapter 0, what he'd done was he'd taken some of the elements in the parallax bits and put opacity tweakers on them with a random trigger, so that when they would pass into view, it would choose like a random element to make invisible. And it really does manage to take like the same parallax bits and put like a little bit of a different spin on them each time. Chronos is smart. Got that like quicker slowdown because the train's not got power on it. And then in 40 seconds they'll start speeding up. Any minute now. Well, I mean, not any minute, like actually exactly 40 seconds. Yeah, so real good idea. Like, and it really makes a noticeable impact. Os! Moria, lovely to see you. Is Holly telling us fibs? Are there fibs involved? Holly, are you fibbing? Fibbing like Fibonacci? But I still got like, there's still a lot of things I gotta figure out, like really how I want to set it up to get the most out of the thermo without introducing too much lag. Moria says that you're a good cook. Moria says not to lie to us. Would you lie to me, baby? Would you lie to me, oh? That's not how that song goes, and I can't even be arsed to figure out how it does go. Like, I've got the melody in my head, but we're not singing it. Alright, so that bit's good, but we were gonna figure out what I had screwed up here. And what I had screwed up was this. We want because if we have the wires coming directly out of the randomizer, it'll choose like each wire randomly. But if we have it coming out of the node, it should only be turning the node on and off. Yes, bed. Oh my gosh. Here to help you have a wonderful night tomorrow. I hope you get really good sleep tonight. Only the best dreams, and your eyes filled with starshine. I don't know if that's an acting thing. I feel like it is. Okay, that did work. Love that for us. So these should be blinking, oh, you need to be like, we need to have, I was gonna say like a non-aggression pact, and that's not the word that I want at all. Oh god, I can't remember the words. Isco. It's the last stream of the week, you know? It's like, it's always a little bit harder. Physics tweaker, turn off collisions. It's a no collisions pact. Non-aggression pact. What the fudge? It's pretty funny though. I like the idea of a non-aggression pact. Okay, but you're facing are you facing the right direction? Oh yeah, you're facing the right direction. Oh, that's perfect. That works so well. I probably want to turn it so it's like not got such a constant flicker, but YOLO. I could probably take out, like, I probably don't need, first off, I don't need these to be inverted. Like, we don't need the doubling of Dublin. And then also, you, my friend, need this. Why are you tilted? Like, you shouldn't be tilted. That's weird. Am I gonna have to put, I'm gonna have to put a frickin' gyroscope on you, are I not? I understand the feeling of wanting all your meals to be perfect for people, though. Like, that's super duper 100% a mood. I am also right there with you. And what did we set the other one at? 30? You're not inverted anymore. Okay, good. What was the meal tonight? What was your yumminess? Alright, now the last thing I want is... I made hoisin stir fry with carrot, onion, zucchini, and mushroom over egg noodles. That sounds pretty darn fancy, though. so now let's toss down the dark tag for all the dark kids. And if we make it... So they are they're like a bit more visible when it's dark and they've got the backlighting. Is kind of what I was going for. That looks good though. Like this level of lighting looks really good. Alright, so that works. I mean, it's like the ugliest I could have done that logic, but it does actually work, and that's the important thing. That's not what I wanted to happen. There. Alright. They're cool? They're cool. Well, they're almost cool, but they're good enough. They're cool enough for right now. Now, what do I want? I kind of feel like I want to kind of dork with this for a minute. Oh, but... I don't know. Does it look better? Maybe it's fine the way it was. I just don't know about this piece at all, honestly. I kind of feel like it's a bit too much for the foreground. Like, it might work better as a tertiary piece. Where do we go with this? I know the third part of... Actually, I gotta check that. The third part of Get a Grip is... over top of what? Sorry I'm like looking up something on the side, but I do kind of need it for what I'm doing. LBP1. Get a grip. Doobie doo doo. See, I think the final part of Get a Grip is over top brick, but it's like it's over top the actual create mode floor. which is not a thing that I want to have. And it might... I don't know if I... Because I don't want to introduce any of the castle stuff until the last piece. So maybe I'll do something like this. And by this, I mean, first off, you gotta get out of the way. What do you do? You're in the way, girl. Because I did want to check if something was going to work the way I thought it did. So for this bit, we don't want these. What are you hanging from? Like, the stars are just hanging from nothing. But what is this hanging from? I wish whoever played this level had jumped higher. There's like a bit where you've got like sticker panels that you can put down, but I don't know what it is that they're actually suspended from. And we could just put any old thing there, but that feels a little bit cheap, doesn't it? This music is like really starting to get on my nerves though, so I'm gonna have to think about what I'm doing with this, because it's kind of a lot. It's less like poppy than it is frenetic. No, why would you make that shape? That is like not at all the shape that you want. We're looking for a medium ellipse. It's right there. It's just a medium ellipse. Which is, this is actually probably way too big. Like, look how big that is compared to the other trees. I mean, I can make it smaller. We need... What do we need? We need a coat hanger. Not a wire hanger. That's like completely different. Mommy dearest would get angry. We just want the coat hanger shape. Oh, Alice, lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Life's not giving you any trouble, one should hope. I'm waiting for you to start with so, because like usually that's the signal that something's gone wrong. Like, this is pretty big compared to the sack things, but not, like, huge. But what do you hang from? Maybe we could make you hang from the tree. Oh, yeah, like, that's the answer. What size are the sack things here? Like, we could probably make it a little bit bigger. And those are hanging from just string. This music has got to change. I can't keep this flippin' music. As soon as I find the thing I'm looking for, this has got to go away. Because this is gonna get right on my lovelies. Where's the star? Where's the frickin' star? Don't do this to me, game. I can't handle it right now. It's a gold star, yo. I see it right there. Is it listed under other? Why would they? Of course they wouldn't. Like, that would be weird. But it's not... How can it not be here? Like, don't you get it in the gardens? You're telling me the yellow star is in Metropolis? What the hell? Fine. Fine. Be that way. That is such a weird thing, and I had no idea until, like, right now. String? Yes. String? Yes. Nothing really new, just a lot of recurring things that make me go, please get me out of here. That's honestly pretty understandable. I can see why you might be weary of the degree of BS that you've had to deal with? What? Why are you turning? Oh, because there's a freaking string on you. Lol. Oh. Make that a little bit bigger. You're still safe at least, right? Like, there's no concern about your well-being in that direction? Oh god. Okay. Well... I gotta tell you, I'm not in love with that. Safe-ish for the moment, and the keyword is the moment. Is this like election concern stuff, or is this like somebody is messing with Alice directly stuff? Alright, that kind of works. Now what else do we want here? What else is going on in this level? We got the trees. We can always put another tree. We got the houses. We got the king, and I don't want to mess with the king, because the king is just jerky. No, I don't want to do an IE. Why would I look at IE? I have no respect for IE. That's not true, and it's not entirely fair, but... I mean, okay, it is kind of true, and it is kind of fair, but only kinda. I'm being... okay, so... well, there's that guy, yeah. I live in one of the most right-wing cities in this part of the country. Let me catch the bottom of that statement. This part of the... wait, okay, so I live in one of the most right-wing cities in the country, in a part of the city that's known for having a big Romanian immigrant community. The moment the fascists win, it generally wouldn't surprise me if people try to go here to do so-called justice, because this happened in the past. I love exactly 0 words in that sentence. Just none of the words in that sentence do I love. Which is not your fault, by any means. Just... kinda hate it, is the thing. I realize that you don't need me to tell you this, but I do hope that you're careful, Alice. I know that you recognize your threat profile a lot better than I would, you know, being on the ground and everything, but I do worry. In a couple of days, a bunch of fascists will do a so-called march against, oh my god, against white erasure, holding tiki torches in one of the bigger immigrant neighborhoods in Lisbon. Are you gonna go to counter protest? Also, Holly, I love that. I love that there's a little bit of balance here, because, like, I do think that a little bit of good with the bad news does help us all maintain our mental health. I like sells clothes that a peasant or a noble lady would wear in the fantasy world. It's a very amusing dichotomy. Well, I mean, Moria seems like she's got some pretty good taste. I mean, she did hook up with you. So I think we can trust in the taste. Oh, Alice, I was just saying that you probably don't need me to tell you to do this, but I will ask just for myself that you just please be careful. I am a wee bit concerned about your safety. Actually looks kind of cool. I kind of like that. I do not like how blocky these blocks look. Although they do look kind of goofy like that too. Maybe if I made them a little bit bigger. Al says, don't worry, Lisa, I am protected by the best people who, from the two big cities, will show up for protests in their own cities and are in the uni here because it's cheap, unlike the Lisbon unis. But instead of doing anything, we'll go, ha 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 ha, what a backwards city, and just do things in their big cities while leaving marginalized people to fend for themselves. I'm getting the look, Alice. The look that says, I am not reassured. Which, I mean, obviously, because that was not intended, I think, to reassure me, but... I'm sighing at people, by the way. I'm not sighing at you. But the people, they make me sigh. Oh, it's Chronos! Lovely to see you. Hope you're super well. Hope the life is being kind to you. And if it's not, I'll punch it in the face. I don't know if I could punch... Does life have a face? Is there a face that I could punch? If life has a face, I'll give it a good whack. Life is probably a manga character somewhere. I mean, I think that there's like an actual embodiment of life in Marvel Comics. Cause like you got death, so I mean you gotta have life, right? Chronos, are you doing well tonight? One should hope. So Alice says, I love it when big organizers hear a story about a trans girl here getting attacked by transphobes and all they can do is making ha 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 city I live in at it again posts while doing nothing but benefiting of the extremely cheap uni costs the uni has here. I hate it. I hate it and I can't wait for you to be away. A little bit hungry, but it's still a bit early to cook anything, so I'm playing the waiting game. How many trophies for the platinum on the waiting game? Is it a lot? I feel like it'd be a lot. Alright, we need so many of these. Okay, so you go to the house, you go to the tree assemblage, these are also gonna have to have their own destroyers. I realize that now. Have you got anything special on the menu tonight, Chronos? Something particularly nummy? One hopes for numminess. Rice and literally anything else, that's basically it. Okay, I mean, hey, if it works. If it does what's intended, that's not what I wanted to do. Just go, bring that back. You stay here. Oh, because, otherwise they won't get destroyed when it hits the parallax destroying wall, because they're not rigidly connected. There are other ways that I could get around that, but I don't feel like implementing them. Alice will be waiting for when you're ready to share, and if you ever, like, Alice, because you know how to get in touch with me, like, if you ever just need to vent, and like, this space is always an open space for that, but like, if you want something that's kind of on the side, like, just DM me over on Tumblr, and you will have my ear. Well, you're part of the community too. Like, I'm not gonna throw you out with the bathwater just because life is crummy. That would be awful. I realized something, Chronos. Any element that I have that's like hanging, is gonna need to be secured, or else the movement with the movers is gonna push it back naturally and is gonna give away the effect. We are going to take a break. I want to get this set up so that it's running while I'm on my break, and then you can critique. Why you gotta be like this, honestly? Let's turn this all on and hopefully nothing will explode. I mean, it shouldn't. There's nothing really explodable in here, but not yet, at least. Mwahahaha. That was, you know, sometimes you gotta mwahahaha. Alright, let's see if everything is going where it's supposed to be going. Alright, so this... Excuse me? Hold on. Wait, that was something was really weird. Okay, well you're definitely not supposed to be down there. Or are these not supposed to be up here? What? Okay. Okay, that's too high. Lovely. Love that. Love that for us. So you gotta come down. I know why that happened, by the way, because I went and I made some changes to something. And making changes to things always screws them up. I love that for us. It is wonderful. Wait, which one is too high up? It's that one. Why is the string unexpected though? I mean that's hilarious, but unexpected string. Ah! I just want to make sure all this stuff is working right so I can go to the bathroom. I gotta wait a whole 40 seconds before this speeds up and moves on with itself. Are you ready? Are you ready to go? Yes? I hate this. Okay, there we go. Hopefully these should be at least in the right areas now. I am gonna have to tighten up that string though. Cool beans, but it does look like it's working the way it's supposed to be working for the moment, so I am gonna take my break, have my stretch, do the whole thing, the 9 yards. The bathroom may be involved. I don't know why I said it like that, and I will be back in just like 5 minutes. Ah, unexpected string! That's what you meant! Oh, that sucks! Oh, I hate that! That's a problem! Crap! Is there a significantly string-like gecko? Alright, I am back. Occupied will be back in about 10 minutes or so. Were you answering somebody? Because there's no, Oh, I get it. You're occupied. Okay. No, whenever you're back. I'll ask you when you get back. I gotta change this music. This music is just absolutely killing me. Just go with the islands. The islands always works. What are we gonna do about that string? Because that is the problem. Is there anything that looks like string? Because I can't have that string just like floating in space. I know there's like bundled up rope, but I don't think that's gonna do it. I mean, I know that's not gonna do it. That's not the look I'm going for. Shoelace? I do have to be careful because, like, some of the decos, they do move. And I definitely don't want that. That's just like trading one problem for another. Length of rope straight. I feel like I've seen somebody talking about that. Have you already watched it, or have you only seen like little bits of it? Alright, well, we definitely wouldn't want that because that's gonna flop around. Flop around! Flop around! Get up, and get down! You're watching it, it's still airing. Okay. I'm glad it's good though. I should give Dungeon Macy another try. I wish I knew what had made me bounce off it the first time. And it might have just been that I wasn't in the right place for it at the moment. Because that happens sometimes. You're just like... You're not in that headspace. You're not in that mood for it. I think that bit of rope is probably the closest that we're gonna get, so we might want to go with that. I remember you talking before about how there's not a lot of manga really do Otomo style anime. I highly recommend checking out the Heavenly Delusion manga and anime for a manga that's very much doing an Otomo style art and story. Oh, let me write that down because I will forget. I just got like the full set of Frankenfran, so that's like kind of what I'm working on at the moment. Let's see, Heavenly Delusion. I've already read, like, I've only read a bit of Frankenfran so far, and it's like already a lot. There's a lot going on there. I'm not 100% sure yet if it's like a good lot or not, but it's definitely a lot. I do not have the sequel series. I just happened to like, I was in the used shop. I was looking for PTSD Radio, and I didn't find that, unfortunately. And I'm cursing myself now every time that I can't find it, because I'd seen it when it was being published, and every time I think, oh, that looks kind of interesting, I should pick it up, and I never did, and now I cannot find it for love or money. But I happened to see that they had a full set of Frankenfran for like, it's 8 volumes, and it was 2,600 yen. I was like, dang, that's a really good deal, because I've heard people talk about this before. I'll peep it, and so I picked it up, and it's, yeah, it's certainly something. But I did not know that there was a sequel series. So that's my first time hearing of it. Oh, Chronos, you're back. Wonderful to have you. That's super not what I want. Why are you doing that? Why are you being weird? Decorations, you always do this to me, and I don't know why. The string's unfortunately not gonna work, so gonna have to do a secondary solution. Is not the solution that I wanted, but this is how life goes sometimes. Because I can't have the strings, like, not disappearing. That just looks silly as hell. Another manga relic, Shibito no Koe wo Kiku ga Yoi. It's like a horror manga that both at times combines the tone of like an R.L. Stine thing and various different styles of horror that can range from kids horror to gore to a 2000 horror homage about a guy. I'm gonna guess it's the guy that can hear ghosts, and the ghost of his best friend solving supernatural mysteries. That's kind of cute. Well, the thing is, I wanted like that. I wanted like that bit in Get a Grip where you've got like the sticker switches for the tea kettle and the star, and then you'd get prizes if you put the sticker switches on. But the problem is that because I've got the random elements disappearing, but if I make like I could do one of two things. I can have this just not disappear and be present all the time, which is fine. Or I can make it disappear, but I can't use the actual connecting string because the connecting string won't disappear with everything else. Oh, you can see ghosts. Okay. Because I noticed the title is Shibito no Koe wo Kiku, and that's like hearing the voice of the dead. Make it so that the asset is destroyed, so instead of going invisible, so the strings also go away. I feel like okay, we gotta get back to. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. I'm so sorry. Not string. Not string. I don't want the string. I want the freaking sticker material. Thank you. If this asset is chosen, do not destroy. If this asset is chosen, do not destroy. I feel like that's the opposite effect that we want, though. I think we want it destroyed, right? Do not destroy in this specific case is equivalent to don't make invisible. What the heck just happened there? Why has life gotta be so hard? Seriously, life, just like calm down for 20 seconds. If you want to stabilize them, you could always just use a piece of visible sticker panel. Why are you a super genius, Chronos? You know you're right, though. Like, that's like, yeah, that's completely what I should be doing. Okay. 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 We're gonna make this work. Me and the captain making it happen. Yes, good. Ist gut? Ist gut. We should do some sound work while you're here. I feel like that would not be a bad idea. Now, does this make things get really weird? Because the last time I tried to do the destroy technique, things got really weird. I hate that it makes the sound in create mode. Like, at least it doesn't make it in actual game mode, but for some reason, the material tweaker, like, doesn't turn off the crashing noise in create mode. I do not know why. It's very frustrating. But you are the sound kid, Chronos. Watch, it's never gonna spawn in a way that actually destroys it. I did not get a chance to watch them yet. Unfortunately, because I was at work. Well, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Nothing could go wrong, right? Oh. I should make everything intangible, though. The two clips were the one... Oh, wait. Oh, these are clips from Holly. And by clips, I mean these are dresses. And by dresses, I mean, wow, these are very fancy. I don't think I could pull off that kind of look. But it is a very nice look. Oh, all of this stuff needs to be defizzed. Defizz with ye. Get fizzed! Or not fizzed, I guess, as the case may be. Oh, right. Okay, that's why that was. All right, so we want... We really ought to move the speed stuff in, like, closer to the train. Because the sound effects are going to be by the train, so it just kind of makes sense for it to be here. And we want like a choo-choo sound. A choo-choo sound. Now there is a choo-choo sound in the Back to the Future kit. Wait. I thought there was. Oh, train clacking. Successfully took Mori back home. Dashing. Success is always dashing. There's a periodic ka-chunk noise. I don't know what actually causes it. Maybe the couplings knocking together? Oh, you mean this noise? Like, specifically this noise? To be honest, I tried to make one instead. You mean out of other noises? It's a very crunchy noise. Let me, the authentic train ASMR, so to speak. Oh my god, that's hilarious, though. See... Looking at these fantasy clothes and knowing I'm gonna be walking around like a 12th century princess. Aww. See, I hate that. It's not doing what I wanted to do. Everything I hear about Pal World is really they made a 2000s edgy Flash into an open world game finally. I heard it's like, Chronos, you were telling us that's Pokemon with guns? How is it? Is it great? It seems very bad. Oh my god. I saw a guy catch a human? What? What? You can catch humans and sell humans? What the stuff? That's slavery. That's awful. That seems really, really bad. See, like, the sound is still running, is the thing that gets me. Oh no, this site has cloaks! I don't know how to tweak a sound and turn it on and off. And it's kind of frustrating. What if... This is one of the reasons why I try making my own. Do you mean like putting it on, like putting it on a sequencer? Because I'm not sure, like, if you made your own, like, how do you handle the tweaking to make it sound like it's speeding up and slowing down? Because I feel like that's kind of an essential part of it. Also... Oh my gosh! Risco, you silly, silly person. No wonder this, like, drifted all the way over here, because you're foolish. I think I turned something that was supposed to be... That would explain that problem. Why you no move anymore? Okay, there you go. Because I want to make sure that the reflections are looking in the same place, that they're mirroring each other. If the ka-chunk noise is played in succession, you can control the frequency with the sequencer. We need this to be the same length, right? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Oh, but that's not gonna do it. That doesn't make any sense. Because it's just gonna stop. Right. Yeah, okay, that was senseless. Why you no move? You're set to speed scale. Why is there no... Why is the hash all the way over there? Oh, because I don't have it on loop. Okay. So then what's our ka-chunk sound? I use door kick for so many dang things, though. Try a negative chain link. A negative chain link? Wait. Where is that? Chain link but negative 12. Okay. Chronos, why did you not go into Foley work? I feel like you missed your calling. I miss out on a lot of things, that's why I'm... Chronos, you want me to be sad? That's definitely not the right sound, but it is kind of a neat effect. You're gonna doodle why you don't do Foley work? Is it gonna be a big picture of your ear with like a frowny face on it? Oh, I mean, probably. Now I'm just being goofy. train that's also a gun. Chronos is trying to teach me how to make composite sounds, and it's going slowly. Supam, how you doing tonight? I hope you're really well. I'm glad that you liked the video. I was sweating a lot. The moment you saw about the composite sounds, it's a really neat thing that I'm like super not getting. Chronos, what does this mean? What is this? This is... I feel like this is like a Rorschach test. Like, what am I seeing here? My psychologist is gonna have so many questions. I'm assuming that the line is the sound. One line is the composite sound. Do you mean like... Do you mean like this? No! Wasn't really that wandering and aimless, which I know you were worried about. Hopefully next level I can provide an hour-long breakdown and discussion. Don't do it to me. I just want like a string of like maybe 1 month of reviews that I don't have to sweat over. Like, that are just soap bubble easy. Begging Americans to not voting for Biden will save us takes in 2024. I wish they would not make those takes. The sound objects are all on one line. Okay. Okay. I don't know why you got 4 lines in your first picture, but sure. Oh! That makes sense. That is sensible. I can understand that being entirely frustrating. An example would be the clip that you didn't have the chance to watch. Dang. Dang. Why do we have 4 of these? I love that American elections are elections everyone in the world is forced to care about due to Americans' hegemony? No, I don't. I mean, I do not like it anymore myself. It is deeply frustrating, to say the very least. Each sound effect would be unique. I wouldn't use 4 of the same sound on one column. I mean, that does make a lot of sense. Alright, so we got a clanky noise. Do you think that, I mean, Sonic seems like, I don't think Sonic would be down for hegemony, though. Like, isn't Sonic a freedom fighter? It's important to control the volume of each one. Oh my god. I mean, it's an accomplishment. I just, like, Chronos, I wish we could just do, team play, which is not the word that I want. Like, co-op? I use around 2 to 3 sounds for an explosion effect, but not every sound is 100%. That makes a lot of sense, though. And I don't want, like, I don't want all these sounds, I don't want any of these sounds to be 100%. I'm just doing it, like, this level now so that I can hear it clearly. But, like, I definitely want this to be very a background sound. Holly says, my folks live in a fantasy land where US elections are irrelevant. Oh my god. I could never. I would never have that option. It's literally written in the manual for Sonic Adventure that Sonic hates oppression, fights for personal freedom and expression, so yeah, I don't think he'd be keen. Wait, don't move the sounds? Really? Sonic Heroes Manual saying Eggman is a feminist. Wait, really? There's so much going on right now. That was a mistranslation, unfortunately. Original text is closer. Eggman's a womanizer. Oh god. Always with the talking sense, Chronos. That does sound pretty cool. I do kind of want to... I feel like the thunk sound is a little bit loud. Wait, there's a Sonic sitcom? Like, not the cartoon? The cartoon is the sitcom. Okay. This is the one where he eats the chili dogs, right? You might be fine removing the chain link entirely since the sound happens outside the car and a lot of it would be muffled. Wait, Urkel? Like Urkel from Family Matters Urkel? Made a robot of himself Urkel? What the hell? I just did the shocked Pikachu face. Like, I honestly and naturally did the shocked Pikachu face. Oh my god, I hate it. But if we remove the oh wow. I'm glad that he's still getting work. Like, I have to imagine that working as Steve Urkel, like, that's just gotta lead to the worst typecasting. If we get rid of the chain link, like, don't we kind of lose the texturing? I mean, you gotta have an Urkel Christmas movie. Don't ya? Isn't that necessary? That's true. That's a really good point. There were talks about bringing him back for Sonic Generations of all things, but that never panned out. He's also appeared in the awful Sonic fan film. Oh god. Poor kid. No, Chronos, like, honestly, this is way more helpful than you can imagine, because this is very much something I'm bad at. So I 100% appreciate it. What am I thinking of? I need like squealing metal. That's definitely not it. Global sound settings could also help since we want to make this sound like it's happening outside. That's a really good point. I know there's a squealing metal sound. I'm trying to remember where it is. But I don't want it to run forever. It's weird the way that it just cuts out like that. It's like definitely not the noise I'm thinking of though. Global sound settings could also help since we want this noise to sound like it's happening outside. I was thinking of like the train braking when it stops. Like that kind of squealing noise that trains make. It does look really goofy, and I kind of hate it. We are at the 2-hour point, and I do need to do some bio stuff, so let me handle that, and I will be back in just a mo. Alright, we are back. See if we can't find a squealy sound. I think I am, by the way, and by I think I am, I mean I've already recorded like a couple of levels, but I think I will be doing the DLC stuff as fill-in until the servers get up where I run out of DLC, just so that I don't have like a 2-month gap in the archive. If only just to keep me in video production, because I'm afraid I'll fall out of what's the word that I want? I'm afraid I'll fall out of habit. I forgot that there was a ghost train in the monster pack, by the way. That's pretty cool. Definitely not. That's all impacts, though. Like, I want to squeal. Where would I be looking? Destruction, maybe? Yeah, that kind of works. I can live with that for the moment. What was it that I wanted to do? Try big impact for the tracks. It might not work, but it's worth a shot. Okay. It's got a nice bit of texture to it. The top sound effect should be maybe 5, while the bottom is around 10 to 20. Okay. Um, maybe not. Hold on, let me check. Because I do forget to turn that off quite frequently. Yeah, I kind of like it. There was a thing I was going to try to do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, okay, I like that. Time for slep? It was lovely having you in tonight, as it always is. I hope that you have the most wonderful dreams. Just absolutely fabulous ones. And we will see you on the flip side. want to test how this looks and sounds in the nighttime. Which feels like a weird way to put that, but... see how we're doing. Right, we gotta turn our cameras on. How's it be looking? Why did that... hold on a second. Why y'all don't want to move? Oh, I know why. Give me a second. It's always a thing. It's always something. Hopefully this doesn't screw anything up. Americans sometimes need to remember that marginalized people exist outside of America. I hate the fact that, yes, we do, but yes, we do. Alright, so after a minute, the lights should start to click on. And when the lights click on, the reflections should be sharper. And I'm gonna have to work on the flicker on that reflection, because it do be looking kind of weird. The camera's pulled in, so I probably missed the lights actually turning on. I did. Wah, wah, wah. Where did my music go? What? Why is everything gotta be difficult? I hate it. Fine. Fine, I guess. Hold up a sec. Oh gosh, I left you on here. You're not supposed to be there. Okay, at least this one's... Wait, what? Who are you? Oh, you're just the one in the car. Okay. And it's dark, so you should be on the 30% and not the 10%. Cool beans. Love that for us. Are you actually, like, where are your wires? Okay, they are actually connected. I wasn't 100% certain about that. Can we get our music back, please? Game. No? Why though? Why? Why you gotta be like this? No! Fudging fudge! Just, I need to hear music in relation to everything else. Okay. What do you think of that, Chronos? King has enacted a kingdom-wide noise policy. I wouldn't be surprised. The king. That jerk. The light should be off now because I did that. I need to think, like, I've got to put some thought into what I'm doing with the actual parallax stuff. Like, it looks nice, but it's not really 100% where I need it to be yet. And I still have to figure out how to, like, work skate into victory, or skate to victory into this. See, my original plan to have it, like, swap through different sets, and I'm wondering, like, I just wonder a little bit about how much I can actually pack in with the thermo. Well, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. But I am kind of thinking next steps as well, because like I do eventually want to do these for each of the story mode locations. And like for example with the canyons where you've got Boomtown, the mines, and Serpent Shrine, and they're all really quite different. Well, the issue with that, Soup, though, is that, like, everything is in the same loading zone. Like, everything's in the same tight little space. So I don't really think Dynamic Thermo is going to help with that. Because what Dynamic Thermo is doing is it's like setting discrete loading zones. So if you've got like a really big level, it'll load up the first 20% of it and leave the back 80% like unloaded, and then wait until you get closer, and then it'll keep on cutting out like 20% from the front and adding 20% onto the back. If that makes sense. Honestly, probably not. Although it's a good idea. Like in concept, it's a good idea, but of course it's not going to be Disco. The timer is set for player sensor. It's not going to do the thing that you think it's going to do. You silly weird girl. Okay, but I did get to see like a couple of things I wanted to see that look like they're working. So we can kind of pause up on some of that for a little bit. What else did I want to check? Like, what else am I working on? I mean, I guess I could just do like a couple of panels. We still haven't done anything in the third lane. And I feel like something should be going back here. Like fairly light, but still something. Like just maybe some hills or something just to have it moving in the background. Also, have I got these speeds set right? I think I do, but I should check. -12, and these are -14. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That works. I don't know about this chonker. Like, it's so in the way of everything. Like, I almost feel like this would be better as a background panel. than something that's in the foreground. I keep on forgetting to make a darn template, and that I just feel silly about that. So I should do that now. Like, that should be something I just like to have a template. I could make some birds too. Because I did want to have some birds flying by. I thought that would be cute. Maybe I'll do that. Oh my god. What was going on here? That's some ugliness going on with those characters. Okay, it's because I was too many layers away. That happens sometimes, but it's always like disconcerting when it does. I forgot to turn the cameras off. One of the things I was thinking of doing was putting another set of pistons down here so that the entire train car could raise up like 2 or 3 levels to kind of give the effect that it's going up a slope or down a slope. Like having some of the parallax pieces be really tall. So for things like in the Metropolis, to kind of simulate going into a... like going into the subway. I think I did that in demo. Hey... God, demo is so good. I'm gonna be really cheesed off if I never get a chance to play demo again. I will be angry. I'm gonna turn off the sound effects for right now. Where did I put them? I love that you gotta get like at least one dig in a night. I appreciate that. The commitment to the bit is astounding. Alright, let's get a bird. We're gonna reverse engineer some birds. We're gonna need some DNA. We're gonna need some RNA. We're gonna need a skateboard. We do not need a skateboard. That's not true. Okay, Burb, I need you to stop though. Just chill. Burb, you are way more complex than you need to be. And I know that you needed to be this way because it was LBP, but honestly, nobody asked for this. You're not even a burb, you're a fish. This is true, by the way. Maybe? I think the burb sticker is a fish sticker. I could be wrong. Never mind. It's a burb, okay? I was wrong. I accept that. I don't even know what it is. Are we still talking about the burb? Because I was just being goofy. Perhaps. Peacock feather? Oh, that bottom feather's much smaller. And I feel like these are a lot closer together. So we're gonna cut you. We want a full-size triangle here. They connect by the cheeks, so about that size. In that case, we don't even need this one. That can go away. Goodbye, Burb. Probably doesn't need to be that wide an arc. That's better. Oh, the Hollowed Hero! Oh, sorry! No, I haven't been on YouTube in ages. Oh, but it's wonderful to see you here. I hope you're doing really well tonight. Hope life be treating you really well. Oh my god, we've only got like 2 minutes left in this stream though. Ah! Lovely to see you though. We've been working on a bit of a train level. It's been going pretty well, actually. Not gonna lie. Quite happy with it. Probably don't need these to be so loud. But I definitely want them to be visible. Well, I'm glad that you made it too, and hopefully, now that you know where we are, it'll be easier to find us in the future. We'll have more time to spend together. But yeah, we're here, and usually from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock, Japan time. I'm not sure what that works out to be in your time zone. Soup says, by the way, a question Beanie asked from ages back, but is there just no way to edit goodie bag objects anymore? I seem to remember there was a method back in the day, but don't know if it got patched in 3. You can edit connections and like the timing on like motor bolts and things like that, but you can't actually make changes to the object itself. Unless you rip it apart with dissolved material, but even then, it doesn't really work. That's why I reverse engineer everything. You can fully edit the object if it's comprised of a single piece and it is not custom. If it's comprised of a single piece and it is not custom. What, you mean like the collector? Are you telling us that we can edit the collector? Oh, that's a good point. And yes, Soup, you are right. The next stream will be Dark Cloud 2. It will be Monday the 22nd. The collector has a magic mouth and eyes, so no. I don't know why these are here, so we're just gonna... That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I want to clean up all this stuff so that we could put a ribbon on the stream. Why is any of this here? Like, this should have all disappeared. That's fine. Alright, I'll figure out how to get that bird working before the next stream. I know what I want to, like... I'm gonna emit, like, one or two birds every now and then just to fly by, as one does. Because the birds, they do be doing that thing. This was a lot of fun, actually. And I really want to particularly thank you, as always, just in general, but Chronos, I really want to thank you for the help with the sound effects, because, like, that's just, I suck at it so bad. So I do super appreciate that, but it do be that time, because I do be having work tomorrow. God, tomorrow's gonna be so busy. Not at work, but tomorrow's like my cooking day, so it's kind of a pain in the butt. Right. Thank you, Supam. I'm glad that this is a space that you can do a little bit of relaxing, because I know that you've got things on your plate. So having spots like this, it makes me happy that I can provide it. I will ask everyone, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in meat space. Make sure you're getting the hydration that you need. Try to get at least one meal in a day. Even if it's garbage, like, just to have something in your belly. Preferably not garbage, preferably more than one meal, but if it can only be the one, like, that's enough. If you got medications, try to take those medications as close to schedule as your situation allows for. But please do remember, most importantly, that you are very important. You do have value. There are people out there that are rooting for you to have your best life, that want you to be happy and safe and healthy. I'm one of those people, but I'm only one of those people. There are many more. But that pretty much does it for us to hear this go about. So from me, Disco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.